That's a good subject that we brought out through the spirit. A real man. A lot of them niggas ain't gonna stop nothing, man. Okay? They ain't gonna be prepared, man. Okay? You can't stop nothing you ain't prepared for. Like when you have them dudes that go in the UFC and the only know how to do is wrestle. Then they run into a striker and then they just can't do nothing, man. If they can't take them down, then it's like, what can you do? They're totally unprepared for that level of competition. You know, y'all, especially the women, so you used to call 911 and, oh, my son is the head of my house now. He's the man of my house. You know, because you couldn't keep your man or whatever. You know, and it's going to come a time, like the Bible said earlier in the chapter, that a man's going to be more precious than fine gold. Because our real worth is going to come into play in the time of the Lord. Okay? Keeping a weaker vessel alive, which is the woman. The Bible tells you recognize a woman as a weaker vessel. Okay? But the so-called white man teaches you, oh, we're equal. Okay? Ain't nobody equal here, man. Alright, go ahead.
Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it.
That's right. And the Medes is in this time is Russia, man. Okay? And our apostle was going over the fact that Georgia, Russia is in the same location where the land of the Medes were, man. Okay? So in these times, the Medes are Russian. And the reason why they're not going to regard silver or gold, because America's just flat out wicked, man. Here it is. You're telling the world that ISIS is this and ISIS is that, and you're funding weapons to ISIS, man. Okay? How are you doing that? You're funding weapons to the so-called resistance of Syria, and somehow those weapons end up in the hands of ISIS. Because ISIS is trying to take down Syria too. You're basically funding weapons to them, man. You know it's a cause and effect to a situation, man.
Can I speak on that?
Okay?
ISIS, they got like a whole bunch of Toyota trucks, brand new trucks, but don't nobody know how they got them. So, I mean, I'm sure an Arabian dude just go up in there and say, hey, let me get 7,500 trucks. You know what I'm saying? Americans seek them trucks. That's the only way it can be done.
Yeah.
But they want to claim, well, we don't know how they got these trucks.
Yeah, and they got anti-aircraft, AKs, RPGs. You know, like you don't get that from the Dollar Tree, man. You know, you get that from a government. They don't have a weaponizing factory. They don't have ability to go to a factory and make AKs. They're getting that from somebody. And guess who they're getting it from? From America. Obama's already been busted for the Fast and Furious mission, so to speak, where he was funding weapons to the Mexicans, man.
To the cartels.
Yep, to the cartels, which are our people. Anyway, but he's been downright busted for doing that. Okay, the EU got them under contempt, or for lack of better words, for war crimes already, man. They ain't gonna never do nothing though. Okay, it's just basically you gotta, you know, show that you're honorable, so to speak, so to calm all the other nations down, man. Okay, just like Bush, the World Court, he's supposed to go to the World Court, never showed up, man, so to speak, man. He's still on his ranch in Texas. Ain't nothing happening to him.
Ain't there's no warrant or nothing like that.
Isaiah 13 and 18. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces.
Yeah, their bows. Okay, that's B-O-W.
Yeah, come on.
B-O-W-S. Okay, that's talking about bows and what arrows. That bows is talking about the ability to shoot those missiles, the silos. Okay, your submarines, anything. You know what I'm saying? But basically, the missiles are going to dash the young men to pieces, because when you hear that the Most High is going to put the spirit on Russia to kill children, you'll get crazy in your mind, like somebody's going to walk up and stab a kid in the head. But you got to understand that a missile ain't got no name on it, man. Okay? Here it is. If a thermonuclear missile land in the middle of this park, everything in this park gonna get flatlined. I don't care what age you are, I don't care what time you gotta go to work tomorrow, or how much you get paid, or how much you love the world. If a missile land in this park, everything in this park is flatlined, man. And that's what's gonna happen to the bulk of America. That's what you need to understand. You ain't in control of nothing because of how much compassion you have toward an age, a race, or gender. Okay? The Most High have his plan, and his plan is to bring New Jerusalem back to fruition. And in order to do that, he has to destroy the wicked. As it goes into 2nd Ezra, I believe it's the 4th chapter, like the 26th verse. I could be wrong, but it's talking about when the whole tree, and you got to uproot the tree, man. There's no way that could come with good until the evil be destroyed, man. Okay? So at the end of the day, this is a very, very wicked society, man. A very wicked society. And if you got in your mind that America's good and you read the Bible, then you're gonna be held in contempt for your blindness, man. Okay? Because you gotta be purposely wicked to think America is an okay society, or it can bounce back when the Most High destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, man. You gotta be out your mind to believe that the Most High ain't gonna judge a nation for the wickedness of their slavery when he destroyed the armies of Egypt behind it. Okay? On and on. The Most High judged nations based off their deeds. And America's gonna get judged the same way. And America has done all the wickedness that all these nations have done, man. In one span, man.
I was not messing with no station radio.
Go ahead.
It says their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb.
Yes, y'all know. It don't matter if you're young, if you just had a baby, you just graduated, or whatever. You know, that you got to go out to eat with Tay and Joanne. It don't matter. When the Most High make his move, ain't nobody gonna stop him. So what's important? That's what we're telling our people this, because we're trying to put you in the perspective of asking yourself what is important. Okay? When it comes down to it, your children ain't important as the Most High. You're not important to the Most High. Your family, your cousin, only thing that's important to the Most High is his works. And how can you put yourself on his team to fulfill those works? Okay? If the Most High won't show you grace to save your life, then that's a blessing. If you want to show grace to save your husband or your wife or your children, that's a blessing. Or your cousin or any relatives, somebody you know that's a cool person, that's a blessing, man. But first comes first. You gotta make your body a living sacrifice and serve the Lord first. Okay? And whatever comes after that, then that's a blessing, man. Because at the end of the day, you can sit there and say, I ain't gonna serve the Lord. I'm about to go be a husband, or I'm about to be a wife to my family, and your husband's an atheist, or your wife is an atheist. Both of y'all gonna be destroyed. That's a fact. Okay? The Bible says better to be punished for righteousness than to be punished for wickedness, man. Okay? The Most High is going to judge you for your deeds, good and evil, according to the book of Ecclesiastes, the last chapter, I believe the 14th chapter, man. Okay, the last verse. We're not making this up. It's in the Bible, man. So your perception of us could be about whatever, but stone cold facts, we're coming out the scriptures with this. I don't care what your pastors say. Let's open up the books of the law and let's get down to it, man. Okay? At the end of the day, no matter what nobody's opinion is, it's about what this Bible say, man. Okay?
Their eye shall not spare children.
Yep, that missiles ain't gonna spare a child, man. It ain't like if a Tomahawk missile, a Scud missile, an atomic missile, a hydrogen bomb, or whatever, if this thing blow, it don't have like a kid divergent around it, within it, man. Okay?
It's not like know, when they shoot the missiles, they did the research on which part of America is less populated